We're here with the one and only Courtney Love, who is a style icon. So we have some fans of Courtney who are going to ask her some fashion questions. So we have Cici from France. And so, Cici, want to introduce yourself and tell Courtney your question?
I would like to know if you were teased when you were younger because of your original look, and how do you remain different when people make fun of you because of your style? Because in France, you don't have the right to be dressed differently.
Well, when I was really young, when I was about in 6th grade, I was in England, and everyone was really into Bowie. So when I came back to this state in this country that's above California called Oregon, everyone was wearing like bell-bottom jeans and like tube tops, and and I was wearing like, I had Bowie hair, I'd shaved off my eyebrows. I mean, we're talking about like 1980, something like that. I mean, I'm pretty old, but they gave me, I mean, they beat me up. They gave me so much shit. So when you're really young, I started conforming. I started dressing more like they dressed, but I was also really young. Then as I got older, I decided that, I met a lot of gay guys, a lot of drag queens, and the drag queens taught me, it's all just drag. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's drag. So, I met a girl named Ursula, and she was kind of fat, actually, but she was the most stylish person I'd ever met in my life. She had an Elvis Presley quiff. She wore like gold capri pants, a gold lame jacket. She didn't give a shit what anyone thought about her. She'd get on stage at the All Ages Gay Club and she'd lip sync to like Lane Lovitch or the B-52s. And she was amazing. I followed her around like a puppy dog. And I wanted to be Ursula, you know what I mean? I ended up hiring her as a nanny at some point. But so my first experience, I guess, was with people who were different, was around those drag queens and the kind of what we call like, the girls that hang out with gay guys that did that. And that's when I was just like, oh, you know what? Fuck you. I don't care if people honking on me on the street. I really don't give a shit. But that happened more when I was... I stopped conforming to what people thought more when I was about 15. But when you're 12, it's really hard, So I wore the same tube tops as everyone else and the same stupid slutty clothes that I couldn't stand. But as soon as I saw a group of people that were doing something different, I gravitated towards that group.
Well, Melanie, I mean, you're a designer. I know Courtney owns some of your pieces. Want to just tell us a little bit about yourself and then jump in?
Well, I'm the designer for Wheels and Doll Baby in Australia, and I love Courtney wearing my things. I think she sort of embodies a lot of what I'm trying to get across, and she gets our fit. We have a store in Sydney that we sell online all over the world.
It's very sexy clothes.
Oh, thank you.
It's like sort of classic Dolce dresses and really nice little cardigans, and it's super sexy. Good pencil skirts, good leather, stuff like that. Very, very pretty.
So, Courtney, I was wondering, remember when I read, I hope you did do it, but I read that you bought some Stevie Nicks' stuff, and I was wondering what you got.
I bought Stevie. No, I never bought anything from Stevie. Stevie gave me one thing. She gave me her Rhiannon dress, which I keep wrapped in tissue paper. And did she sell stuff? Did she have a sale of her clothes? No, I don't think Stevie would ever sell anything. There's no way. That woman she took me in her wardrobe room. She has saved every single thing she's ever worn, including the tights she wore on the cover of Fleetwood Mac. Like, she saves everything. And she's really particular about what she gives away. But I did get a pair of boots from Marianne Faithfull that she walked out of Mick Jagger's house in with a rug and her son and a bag, and that's it. And she gave me the boots, and I had them replicated. Told somebody that the boots that were replicated were Marianne's. They were stolen like that, and I still have the real ones. So I'm very happy about that. And they fit.
Very clever. And what about, there's a great shoot you did, I think it was the cover of Spin magazine, and you had one of those little Kinderhore dresses on, and it was at the Chateau Marmont pool. Do you remember that?
How long ago was this?
Oh, a bit of a while. It was in,
Are you talking about another decade?
Yes, possibly.
Like in the 90s? Okay,
yeah.
Sure.
And it had a white collar and a black.
Yeah, Ellen von Unworth. I know the shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was divine. I loved that.
We should probably wrap it up soon because I know that you have people to see and things to do. But one thing I wanted to ask you is if there was going to be a Courtney Love exhibit of all your pieces, what would you want that to look like? Because I'm sure there will be someday.
I don't want it to just be stuck in the 90s. If you saw like the Meet 'em Kirchhoff, thing that was, I think 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago where they had like 10 90s me's. I'd like to do like another, big trends that, I may not, Stevie Nicks has the one and I have the one and whatever, but I really, really am passionate about designing, and I really do hope that Never the Bride and Magdalene get off the ground, and I think they will. My partners are excellent.
Thanks everybody for coming out. This was really fun, and thanks to Courtney, and have a good one, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye.